South Africa's political world has been shaken to its core after a series of leaked audio recordings allegedly capturing private conversations between high-ranking cabinet members surfaced online. The clips, which began circulating on social media late last night, contain what insiders describe as a deeply embarrassing and politically explosive remarks about President Cyril Ramaphosa and the internal state of the African National Congress, ANC. What was once whispered behind closed doors is now spilling into the public arena, and the fallout is nothing short of chaos. According to early reports, the recordings were made during what was believed to be a closed cabinet retreat held earlier this year. The atmosphere, by all accounts, was tense and divided, with frustrations boiling over about the direction of the party, corruption scandals, and Ramaphosa's leadership style. In the leaked tapes, several voices believed to be current ministers and senior officials can be heard expressing doubts about the president's ability to clean up the ANC and privately mocking some of his recent public statements on accountability and reform. One particularly damning clip features a senior minister allegedly saying, "Cyril talks about renewal, but the same people stealing yesterday are sitting in his meetings today." Another voice, believed to belong to a deputy minister, adds, "He's too soft, he talks like a businessman, not a leader who can fight corruption." These words, now viral across South African social media platforms, have sparked outrage and disbelief, as citizens grapple with the reality that divisions within Ramaphosa's cabinet run far deeper than anyone suspected. The office of the presidency has yet to confirm the authenticity of the recordings, but a brief statement released earlier today condemned what it called an illegal and politically motivated act of espionage. The statement further noted that the president remains focused on governing and will not be distracted by attempts to sow division and mistrust within the leadership of the country. Behind the scenes, however, sources within Luthuli House describe a state of panic and mistrust. Some cabinet members are reportedly accusing one another of betrayal, while intelligence services are being roped in to trace the source of the leak. Several ministers have allegedly deleted personal messaging accounts and changed their phone numbers amid fears that more recordings could emerge. Political analysts say the leaks could mark one of the most damaging internal crises for the ANC in years. What makes this so explosive is that it's not outsiders attacking the president, it's his own inner circle, said one Pretoria-based commentator. The recordings expose how fragile Ramaphosa's authority really is, and how the power struggles inside his cabinet could soon spill into the open. The public's reaction has been swift and divided. Some South Africans expressed anger at the hypocrisy of leaders who publicly praise the president but privately ridicule him. Others saw the leaks as confirmation of long-standing suspicions that the ANC is deeply fractured. Opposition parties wasted no time seizing the opportunity, calling for a parliamentary inquiry into whether the remarks in the recordings suggest internal interference in government decisions. The Democratic Alliance, DA, has gone further, demanding that those involved come clean about their views or step down. Adding to the intrigue, a few political commentators believe the leak might have been intentional, a calculated move to weaken Ramaphosa ahead of a major ANC conference. If true, it would suggest a sophisticated political operation designed to destabilize the president's support base and embarrass him publicly. This feels less like a mistake and more like an inside job, one analyst said. Someone wanted to send a message. Meanwhile, online, the story has exploded under hashtags like #CabinetLeaked, #Caught-on-tape, and #Ramaphosa-exposed. Thousands of South Africans are dissecting every word, trying to identify the voices in the recordings and speculating about who might have leaked them. Memes, voice remixes, and edited clips have flooded platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok, making the scandal not just a political crisis but a viral phenomenon. Despite the uproar, President Ramaphosa has remained composed in public. Appearing at a community engagement event in Limpopo this morning, he briefly addressed the situation, saying, "Leadership is tested in difficult times. I will not be shaken by gossip or hidden recordings." His calm tone drew applause from supporters, but critics say it's not enough. They demand transparency about what's happening inside his administration. As investigations continue, one thing is certain: the leaked tapes have torn down the walls of political secrecy, exposing deep rifts within South Africa's ruling elite. Whether these recordings were leaked by a disloyal colleague, a whistleblower, or a political rival remains to be seen, but the impact is undeniable. The ANC now faces a storm of mistrust, division, and public scrutiny unlike anything it has seen in years. For many South Africans, the scandal is more than just political theatre. It's a sobering glimpse into the private conversations of those who lead the nation. And as new clips threaten to surface, one question looms over the country: if this is what they say behind closed doors, what else are they hiding from the people?